So, Coach, are you capable of coaching both football and basketball simultaneously?
I'm having a hard enough time coaching football. I might have a better record at the other.
How's practice today?
I was good, I thought,
We talked to a couple of the defensive players on Monday about the B-back position. They were impressed with how hard Benson and Mills ran. What are you seeing from those two guys?
I think we got some good competition there. Marcus Marshall's clearly better than he was a year ago, and you got Diedrich, Cervante, Quade, Weimer-Skirch. He clocked somebody today, ran over him in practice, and it's good. It's good competition.
Can you talk a little bit about how AJ's kind of progressing at safety and kind of his
Yeah, I think he's getting more comfortable, and he's a good athlete who makes plays, and we're excited about him. I was talking to him yesterday, asking him whether he liked being high or right now, and he goes, I like both. I think he just likes to play.
Coach Roof mentioned that he wanted to he's using three linebackers because he wants to evaluate. It's easier to evaluate that way. Naturally, you know about P.J. Davis and Mitchell. Are you seeing any other guys that are catching your attention?
Well, I think those young guys, they're having a chance to make plays. I mean, they play the same way, whether it's a defensive back or a linebacker. They're just a different guy. So it's, you just got three of them out there, so they have to be in space a little more, but they're doing a good job.
Who are you guys working out in returners right now at punt and kick?
There's several guys. We haven't come close to deciding who it's going to be, but there's 4 or 5 guys at punt return, and same at kickoff return. Quay Searcy's a guy at punts, and Brad Stewart caught some punts. We looked at Diedrich on kickoff. I mean, there's some different guys. We'll determine that. We're repping it, but we're not doing any of it live.
Is there a plan to do that this spring, or you just wait till fall?
I don't know. We might do it one day, but I don't. That's a lot of colliding from a long distance in the spring. Not sure how much carryover you're gonna get, going into fall camp with it.
With the offensive line, any kind of new combinations or guys?
Played Jake Stickler guard today. As long as you get some guys hurt. So Lieutenant guard, and I think he and Andy Marshall were the ones at guard. Mike Munns was at center, and then Will and Trey are tackles. When Chris Griffin's healthy, he wasn't able to go today. He'd be a guard. He'd be the one guard. So we're just trying to build some depth, rotate some guys in there.
How are you seeing him knock the rust off? Obviously, I guess he's banged up right now. Yeah.
Well, he's been banged. I mean, he really hadn't got but about one day in. So, hopefully he can get some stuff in. He's not healthy.
I imagine that's tough, the numbers situation on the O-line in camp right now.
Yeah, well, they're down, and you take Freddie out of the mix, and once you get a couple guys hurt, and Jake Whitley's out, he's not playing, so it's you never have enough of those guys ever.
For Marshall, is it much of a transition from center to guard?
Not really. The other thing, we moved to Quan Marshall, the quarterback. He's looked really good last 2 days. I think he's got a chance to play in there.
It seemed like with Christian moving over, you kind of needed another body out there.
Well, I think I've always kind of had that in mind when I recruited to Quan, and we talked about it when we recruited, and I wanted to give him a look this spring. And like I told him, if he's not going to play or whatever, we slide him back in the fall. But I think it'd be good for him this spring to play quarterback and learn the nuances of it.
He's kind of a slider guy. Is that a little bit maybe easier for him?
He's quick, got good feet.
No, I just meant build-wise. He's not the biggest guy in the world.
He's big as JT, was playing before when he was playing. So those guys like that are quick, and they tend not to take the big licks.
All right, cool.